Welcome back to number 6 of MLM scam controversy exposed. I'm getting all into it. My name is Charles Rudibaugh, and I'm just getting into some of the details, some of the nitty gritty, some of the sticky icky of what people think. You know, some of the opinions people have out there, that negative press all around the internet about MLM, about network marketing. The reality is obviously thousands of people. There's more people making more money in MLM. There's more people becoming millionaires in our industry than any other industry in the world. So why the bad rap? Why the bad press? Well, one of the reasons I believe is when we get people started, when people come and check it out, you know, oftentimes they want to get more information. They want to go to like 6 trainings. They want to wait and think about it, see if they're making the right decision. But the truth is that to be successful in network marketing, for you as an individual, it all depends and boils down to how successful you can be in your first week, in your first month. You know, people follow people, not things, right? So just because you have a great company and a great opportunity doesn't mean people are just going to jump all into it. People are going to follow you. Are you the type of person that people are going to follow? So some people, all those things only work for certain people. Yeah, and if you're not the type of person that has people following you, that's a leader, that has influence, you're going to have to grow that, and you're going to have to learn that, and you're going to have to learn that influence, and you can develop and grow those types of things in a network marketing environment, starting out with the people who you do have influence with. And the bottom line is it's a numbers game anyways. It's a sorting process. But the truth is that as you get involved, one of the main things to understand is that it is all about your first few weeks, your first month, your quick start success, your jump start, your launching your business. You know, everyone's going to ask you, how successful are you being? How much money have you made? You know, it's your first week, it's your first month. Well, how much money have you made with this yet? So the key is really getting paid quickly and showing success quickly, and so that you can show other people that it's working for you, because other people are going to judge whether or not they want to come into the business. Your opportunity might be fantastic, your products might be fantastic, but they're going to judge whether or not they want to get involved based on whether or not you're being successful, which is silly as it is. Right, as silly as it is, because the reality is your success and their success are not correlated at all. You could have no success and that person could go join up and become a huge success. But people typically think, oh, well, that guy, he's been doing it for 8 years. You know, obviously it's working for him, but how's it going for you? Because you're their buddy, you're their pal. You know what I mean? They know you. So how's it going for you? So when you realize the strategy of someone like me, someone who's been in the business for a while, when we get someone started, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get that new person paid quickly. So we create their story. Their story is what matters, their experience, right? Everyone's going to ask them, how's it going for you? How's it happened for you? What's going on for you so far in the business? So your story and your experience is all that matters. Now, if we waited till you came to 6 different trainings, which hopefully you would show up, hopefully you would be consistent, hopefully you would come to all the trainings and all the events. I mean, this could make you a multimillionaire. Why not prioritize this over your job where you're only going to clear $60 today? You know what I mean? Working minimum wage. So the reality is, whether you're a multimillionaire already or you're working minimum wage, we have people from all spectrums getting involved, and they all have to start out the same way. And if we waited till they were skilled and they were knowledgeable, that creates a horrible story, because it's 3 months, it's 6 months before they've gone to enough trainings to start really learning the skills. And the reality is, you don't learn the skills unless you actually practice them and put it into practice. You know, use the scripts, call your people, you know, invite them to an event, you know, see if they want to come, doing follow-up, you know, going through the motions, going through the exposures, going through the disciplines of building it is what's going to really help you learn it the fastest. So how do we help someone be successful as fast as possible without them knowing anything? Well, we do it in a very particular way. We have trainings and we have events designed to help someone just move to the next step. So someone comes to an event, they want more training. Well, you got to get to the next step to get an even different training, because next week the training is going to be exactly the same. Because if you're in the same position you were at, next week as you're at right now, then you don't need more training. You need the same training again to get to the next level, right? Once you get to the next level, we'll open up more training to you, more in-depth stuff, because you don't need to learn how to develop leaders and identify leadership and build an environment. When all that's done for you, the environment's already built for you. All you got to do is get some few people on your team first before we start talking about identifying and building leaders, right? So what's funny is that new people oftentimes, they think, oh, well, maybe, they're trying to hide something, or it's just a weird way to build a business. They say, well, how come I can't just learn everything first? Because you just can't do it that way. Think about it. If you've been in this thing for, let's say, 5 years, and you've got a big team and you've been successful, you have someone brand new join your team underneath 60 people down, underneath someone, under someone, under someone, under someone. You want to help that person be successful as soon as possible so that all of those people above are building equity. If you're being successful, there's 60 people above you that are having a business built under them, right? So we want to help you become successful as fast as possible. And it doesn't mean you have to read a 17-page starter packet or listen to 14 audio CDs or read 3 books or go to 17 trainings. What matters is that you use and leverage your leader's experience so that you don't have to learn all of that and wait and go through all those mistakes. As you can learn by what we've done and what's worked for us. And all we do is help people get started effectively, help people get started, help people contact their friends and family, help them set up an event, help them sort through friends and family to decide whether they want to use products or services or be in the business to make extra money. So since that's all we do, you'd think after 10 years of a company doing it, 20 years of a company doing it, that we'd pretty much know what to do, right? And so that's what we know how to do. But you're brand new, and when you're brand new, it's like, well, I want to go talk to my friends first, see how it goes. And you've got all these ideas, and you want to kind of do it the way you want to do it. But that's not the way to be successful. The way to be successful the fastest is look at what the fastest success stories have done to be successful, and that's follow a system. That's follow the leader. It's monkey see, monkey do. So you say, hey, what book do I need to read? Hey, where do I need to go? Hey, how can I have the fastest success start possible? What can I do to get off on the right track? What can I do to explode my business? What can I do to really launch this thing right away? And that's just be coachable. That's be teachable. Just like an athlete who has a coach, you want to be the star player, but you got to follow what the coach says for you to become the star player, till eventually you're the star player, and then you've been doing it so long now you can be the coach, right? And so that's the best part, is we want to help our new people become the star player as soon as possible. But it means they have to be coachable and teachable, and that kind of means stepping out in faith a little bit. It means stepping out in faith, and I think when you act in faith, and you're asking for help and letting someone help you, that's not an act of weakness. That's an act of courage. And so it takes courage to step out on faith. It takes courage to say, you know what, you've been there. I trust you. And obviously it looks like our compensations are linked. So when I make a lot of money, you're going to make a lot of money. So obviously I know you want me to make a lot of money. So just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And that's really the right attitude moving into it. But a lot of people get into it with the wrong attitude. And so they want to do their own thing. They want to learn everything first before doing anything. They have a different idea of how this should be done, and that's not what works. Their way is not what works, or we'd all be doing that, right? So the key is coming into it with the right attitude and the right mindset, getting started real fast, creating a solid story. And that's the story that's going to be told forever. I'm going to tell my story forever. I got started, and the first 9 people in a row I showed the business to all got started on my team, right? And so I'm going to tell that story forever. So creating your story is super important. And it's not going to happen the right way. The right story won't be created unless you're coachable and follow the system to move fast. You don't want your story to be, oh, well, I didn't have much success my first month, so don't follow me, right? Don't follow me. Watch what my leader did and follow him and be coachable to him. Now you have no influence, and you're de-edified and you're devalued, and there's nothing you can do to help with your team. You want to have a solid start so you can say, that's what they were saying to do. That's what I did. It worked for me, and now you're going to be coachable too, right? You want your team to be coachable. You don't have to wait for them to study and learn everything. It's not going to happen anyway. And so we have to get new people paid quickly so that they know that this is real. They get a paycheck in their pocket. They know that this is, that everything we've said that we've said is going to happen is happening. And they can go when their friends ask them, how much money have you made yet? Well, they know. And they can be like, look, I've already got a paycheck on the way. I've already been making money, and I've just got started. It's only been 2 weeks. I've already got a paycheck. My team's growing. And so that's the kind of success story we got to create for you. And how to create that success story is in a very particular way. So be coachable, be trainable, have faith, follow your leader, encourage. And if you don't like your leader, don't work with them. You know what I mean? Go to someone above them that you do respect and you want to work with, or someone above that. Find someone in the company, even cross lines, sidelines, someone that's doing that's doing the activities, that's having the results, and follow and watch what they're doing, and you can have so much success, and it doesn't even matter who brought you in. So thanks, and we'll see you guys real soon for number 7. Bye-bye.